Good morning. Happy Saturday. I thought we'd do a little video on cleaning today. How very, very exciting. So, cleaning floors, it seems really simple and basic, but you can create a lot of work for yourself, or you can actually damage your floors if you do it wrong. So, I wanted to start off with vinyl because vinyl is probably the trickiest to clean. And it's not that it's actually tricky to clean, it's just that if you use the wrong product on vinyl, I've talked about this in another video, but the wrong detergent acts like a glue, and it like leaves a buildup and a film, and then that acts like a cement, and that cements glue into the texture of vinyl. So all vinyl, or almost all vinyl, is textured, and that dirt will get right into that texture, and it doesn't come out with just a regular mop. The only way to really get it out is to take a brush with bristles and scrub it. I have a video that I will link or show in this video somehow if I figure out how to be that technologically savvy. That shows, what it takes to get it off. I ran into it cleaning some grout one day, and I thought the black specks were part of the pattern. Turns out it was not. It was dirt cemented into the texture of the vinyl tiles. So what you want to do with vinyl is you want to use a pH neutral cleaner. So there's a lot of them out there. There's some specialty stuff, but I mean, if you want it to be inexpensive, just Google like pH neutral cleaner, and that's what you want to use on vinyl. Also, I mean, if you don't have a sticky mess on your floor, you don't really need a detergent in your water. I especially like hardwood, stuff like that. Like you just nice hot water and not too wet of a mop, because hardwood doesn't love a lot of water. You can do like maintenance mopping without a lot of cleaner. Now there's specialty hardwood cleaners and stuff like that. That you can go get, which is fine, but don't overuse it because they will leave a film, right? Like all cleaners leave a substance. So you want to read the directions, use an appropriate amount. Remember, you don't need some harsh detergent every time you wash your floors. It's unnecessary, and it will cause you a little bit of extra work. So as I was saying, sorry, for the vinyl stuff, an Odoban. So Odoban is a pH neutral cleaner that is sold at, I think it's sold at Home Hardware, probably other places as well. It's relatively inexpensive, and it works good on your vinyl floors. Now, if you had vinyl floors for a long time and you've been using a Mr. Clean or a Pine Sol or something along those lines, you're probably going to have to scrub it with a bristle brush. Lippmann makes a mop that is sold at Canadian Tire that has stiffer bristles, and it's a long handle, so you won't have to get down on your hands and knees, but you will have to wipe it up. So when you scrub it, like just take a clean cloth and wipe it and look at it, because you'll be amazed. So proper cleaning and care of your floors actually helps maintain the life of them, obviously. You don't, like I said, you don't want to use a steam mop. You don't want to use too much water. So those spin mops now with the pedal that spins out the water, they work really well for almost everything, because you don't want too much water sitting on your floor. It's just never a good idea, and it's unnecessary. So, like I said, hardwood, stuff like that, maintenance mopping, tiles. If it's not really super sticky and dirty and having a problem, you don't really need cleaner. Most of the time I do just hot water, and you'll see the water at the end, like it still gets up all the dirt. You don't need these detergents all the time. And then sometimes, there'll be a sticky something you can go by with like a cloth, even with a little bit of like Dawn dish soap, whatever, right? Something mild, and clean and spot clean where there's some stickiness. Or like I said, you could throw some Odoban or some specialty cleaners in there. There's lots of them out there. But the trick is pH neutral or hardwood cleaner for hardwood. There is all kinds of specialty surface cleaners. And lastly, I wanted to talk about grout. So everybody wants, like, grout gets dirty, especially in showers, stuff like that, the base of showers. You'll find it'll turn like red or like a pinky color or get really, really dingy. So there is specialty grout cleaners out there. I've had a lot of experience with the Aqua Mix. That's probably my favorite heavy duty tile and grout cleaner. It works really good. It's strong. But it gets your grout as clean as it's going to be. Sanded grout is going to stain. That's just the way it is. The other thing is nowadays they make a grout dye. So you can buy a dye that will, so it's like an acrylic base. So it's almost like rubberized, and you can re-dye your grout any color you want. And the bonus of that is now, because it's acrylic and not like a sanded grout, it won't stain and it seals it. So you're supposed to seal your grout once a year. I don't think most people do. I mean, I could be wrong. I know I've never sealed my grout, but you can, and that's supposed to help prevent the stains. I just clean my grout once a year is basically what I do. So something to look into, especially in your showers. You want to maintain that because it starts to look pretty gross if you've got tiled base of a shower, and especially if you've got a whiter or a lighter grout. It starts looking pretty nasty. So a good grout cleaner and good old elbow grease, get down there with a toothbrush or some sort of brush and just brush it out. Most of them have instructions on the back. Most of the grout cleaners and stuff have instructions on the back. Just follow the instructions there. Any questions about how to clean floors, just let me know, and have a great weekend. Stay warm out there.